Who was Socrates, and why do his ideas still resonate with us after over 2 millennia? Emerging from humble beginnings, Socrates was the son of a stonemason, born in Athens around 469 BC. His youth was marked by service as a hoplite, a heavily armed foot soldier in the Athenian military, a path that was far removed from the philosophical pursuits he would later embrace. His transition into philosophy wasn't marked by grand ceremonies or celebrated appointments. Instead, it was driven by an insatiable curiosity and a relentless pursuit of wisdom. He was a man who dared to question everything, challenging the societal norms and conventions of his time. His approach to education was as unconventional as his thoughts, shunning the traditional methods of teaching for a more interactive and introspective approach. Socrates, the son of a stonemason, would grow to challenge the very foundations of Athenian society, leaving an indelible mark on the world of philosophy that resonates even today. Have you ever wondered why we ask questions? For Socrates, questioning was not just a method, it was a way of life. Diving into the depths of his philosophy, we find the Socratic Method, a way of seeking truths through questioning and dialogue. It's a process of hypothesis elimination, where better hypotheses are found by steadily identifying and eliminating those that lead to contradictions. At the core of this method is the concept of intellectual humility, a recognition that one knows less than one might think. This is encapsulated in the famous Socratic paradox, "I know that I know nothing." It's a bold declaration of the awareness of one's own ignorance, an acceptance that there are limits to our knowledge. Socrates would use this method of questioning to expose these limits, to reveal the contradictions in people's beliefs. He would engage in conversation, seeking not to win an argument, but to uncover truth, to stimulate critical thinking, and to illuminate ideas. This was not a quest for easy answers, but a journey towards understanding, and a journey that often led to more questions than answers. Yet, it was this very journey that was the reward for Socrates, the constant pursuit of wisdom through questioning. And so he bestowed upon us a potent lesson that the journey to wisdom is not about having all the answers, but about constantly questioning, constantly learning, constantly seeking. Socrates taught us that wisdom begins with acknowledging our own ignorance. Opening, how did Athens repay its most famous philosopher? With a cup of poison. In the sunset of his life, Socrates found himself standing in the court of Athens, accused of impiety and corrupting the youth. The city that once revered him had turned against him. A jury of 500 Athenians found him guilty by a slim margin. The penalty, death. Despite the pleas of his friends and disciples, Socrates declined the opportunity to escape. He argued that a true philosopher should not fear death, but rather see it as a release from the physical world into the realm of pure thought. He willingly drank the fatal brew of hemlock, his last words expressing gratitude to the gods. Socrates' death marked a turning point in the history of philosophy. His unwavering commitment to truth and virtue, even in the face of death, set a new standard for philosophical integrity. Closing, in choosing death over renouncing his principles, Socrates became a martyr for philosophy. Socrates may be gone, but his ideas continue to shape our world. Even over 2,000 years after his death, the Athenian philosopher's legacy remains deeply ingrained in the tapestry of Western thought. His fingerprints are seen in our ethical systems, the way we educate, and our political philosophies. Socratic philosophy, with its emphasis on moral virtue over material wealth, laid the groundwork for the development of Western ethics. It challenges us to question our own actions, to hold ourselves accountable, and to strive for moral improvement. It's no exaggeration to say that our modern concepts of justice, morality, and individual responsibility trace their roots back to the dialogues of Socrates. In education, the Socratic method is still a fundamental tool. It encourages critical thinking, fosters intellectual curiosity, and promotes a deeper understanding of complex concepts. This method of inquiry, of questioning until the truth is uncovered, is a cornerstone of our learning institutions. In political discourse, Socratic questioning urges us to probe deeper, to challenge prevailing narratives, and to seek truth in an era riddled with fake news and misinformation. His philosophy encourages us to question authority, to be active citizens, and to never accept information at face value. In a world full of certainty, Socrates invites us to embrace doubt, for it is in questioning that we truly learn. Socrates' legacy is a testament to the power of asking questions, of seeking truth, and of the undying spirit of human curiosity.